Let's go. Who else got their toe cut up today? Wow,
Both of us.
Everyone on the podcast. Crazy. Yeah. That's amazing.
Well, we learned it from watching you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mine was solidarity, but you know.
Hey, welcome to the show. This is the VGB's podcast, episode 73. Can you believe it? We've been doing this for 73 years. Remember we used to say that in every episode?
Yeah.
We could
We should go back.
20 episodes ago, but it was pretty funny.
We should go back. It's good.
We should go back. It's good. One of your hosts, John Warren, with me is my forever co-host, Niki Grayson.
Hi.
And with our blood combined, we did become forever co-hosts this week. It is the one, the only Lotus, the Goatus. Welcome to the show. We did combine our blood.
That's cool.
I mailed it. Which is cool. Yeah.
I've learned a lot
I
about...
assume, Lotus, what you sent back to me was also our mixed blood, but who's to say what it was?
The only blood I have is mixed blood, John. Starting off strong today.
I've learned quite a bit about what fluids you are and are not allowed to send in the mail.
Now,
it does not seem like there are any restrictions actually on what bodily fluid you can or cannot put in the mail. It just kind of seems like they'll just take whatever.
Yeah, I mean the colon doctors of America were like, send us you're tired, you're hungry, you're poop, send us everything. Put it in a box and put it in the mail. What would you do if you saw an overturned truck full of Cologuards that had been put in a truck that were full?
I mean, devastated, I think, because it's an annoying test to do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have to poop so much, and then it's a vile process. You have to poop on a plastic thing, and you have to cut your own poop up, put it in multiple vials.
Yeah, like Adele with the screwdriver.
It's a whole, exactly like Adele, yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's a vile process. So the idea that they would have to then send everybody an email. Can you fucking imagine getting an email from Cologuard? That's like, yeah, listen, you saw the news story about all of the Cologuards that fell out of the truck.
Yeah,
yours was one of them. So you're going to have to do it again. Devastating.
Those are really funny because if you've been to a gastroenterologist lately, and I have, there are signs at most of them that are basically like, don't fucking use Cologuard.
Yeah. Well, because they have to put it in the mail.
Well, they have to put it in the mail, but also apparently like it gives 1 billion false positives on stuff.
Oh.
Like they're like and false negatives where it's like it misses like 1 out of 17
That's really high.
Something, which is really high.
Really high.
And I was like, I didn't know that, and they were like, yeah, it's just when we put a camera up there, that's the best way. And I was like, okay, fair enough. Seeing the guts is the best way.
I mean,
everyone's guts here are doing pretty good. It's Friday afternoon here in Arlington, Texas.
But just there. Not where Lotus
just
is.
In Arlington.
Not where I am.
Not where y'all are. It's slightly different time. Wouldn't it be wild because do y'all ever think about how like the eastern side of a time zone and the western side of a time zone absolutely are not at the same time?
Yes. Do you ever think about how Europe has like 1.5 time zones despite being about as wide as we are?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
Girl, whatever.
No, like
it's crazy.
Get fucked.
It's crazy. But it's like, wouldn't it be funny if it just every tick of the time zone, it just was a different time?
Now you're thinking like a real Arizonan.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm saying like if I Yeah, like if I teleported,
Which is specifically why we invented time zones, is so we no longer have that.
so we no longer have that. But it's like if I teleported to Amarillo right now, like it would be 6:58 p.m.
Oh, so I understand
You know what I
you're
mean?
saying.
You know what I
You
mean?
want it minute by minute, not
Minute
based
by
on
minute.
the hour.
Correct.
Left to right.
Strictly longitudinal time zones.
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah, that's the kind of thinking that gets me on a podcast called "If You're Driving, Close Your Eyes." I feel like so. That's great. I just want to celebrate our wonderful, wonderful friend and co-host Niki Grayson for being once again. This is what they're calling them on the internet, folks. The Nostradamus of video games.
It's not hard.
thought you were
you
doing
were gonna
elaborate-
say Nikki Damas.
Well, I thought you were doing an elaborate thing
Thomas.
because Nikki got their apartment. I thought you were going to say Nikki is once again housed.
Oh yeah, that's
And
also
and then you
true.
were just going to end it.
That's also worth
That's
celebrating.
huge.
That's
That's huge for me.
That's huge. But also
The internet sucks there though.
Yeah,
But you said
no.
only for a few months, right?
Only for a few months, apparently.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Oh, you
We'll see.
better hope they don't.
Guy,
have delays.
fucking hope so.
You
I
better
went
hope
on the
so.
AT&T website. I typed that fucker in. I said, fiber. They said 5 megs. I said,
5 megs?
what? And then I had to go to Spectrum, and Spectrum was like, you know what? We'll give you 600 down.
Oh, okay.
10 up. But 600 down. 600
It's okay.
down.
You don't
though.
need a lot of up.
You don't need a lot of up. I need a lot of up because I got JPEGs to upload. So now I got to do it at work. Allegedly.
You have to upload your.
It's backing up to
Allegedly.
my new NAS
At work.
from work instead of in my home.
Did you ever use the NAS at Fanbyte?
No, I didn't know how.
I filled it up.
We also had a VPN that I never quite
I know.
understood.
Oh, the VPN was insane. We did not. Okay, being at a new company, Tony, I love you. Okay, I really love you. I don't think this is your fault. Being at a new company showed me like we didn't hook up anything right at Fanbyte.
No.
Like we hooked up nothing right. Like no sort of corporate suite of software, like no enterprise software, no VPN, none of the login stuff, none of that stuff was set up right. None of it was.
No.
When I log onto my work computer, I go to one page and I click a button and it's just like everything's yours now. The world begins with you. And it's like, but yeah, at Fanbyte, no. And then what they do, they killed us all.
We're dead.
Yeah, Niki Damas decided to grace us with their presence a few weeks ago to say that the upcoming Halo announcement that was going to be made is just going to be, I didn't even listen to the episode, but I think you said like it's just going to be Halo, just the campaign, no multiplayer, Unreal 5. And sure enough, that's exactly what the fuck it is.
Exactly what it is.
What's it called, everyone? Say
Terrible.
it out loud.
So fucking stupid.
I don't want to say it.
Okay, on the
Lotus,
count
why
of
don't
3,
you
okay?
start it? Okay, on the count of 3, we'll all say it, okay?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Halo campaign
evolved. Halo campaign evolved. It's one of the worst names for a game that I've ever heard.
Yeah, because you shouldn't try to sell that it's missing stuff as part of the name.
No, in the fucking title,
Like,
you
it
are
shouldn't
saying
be-
it doesn't have all the things you want it to.
It should probably just be called like Halo Combat Evolved Standalone or something like that.
They could have just called it Halo.
Halo.
They could have just called it Halo.
Like, there are so many alternates on the path here.
They could have
It
said
doesn't look good.
They could have said Halo. They could have said Halo Combat Remade.
No,
Like
yeah,
there are a lot of things that they could have
Yeah.
done.
No, it's like, and it is, so the other prong of it is that, sorry, I'm closing it now. Did you know that when you move in with another person, there's like a lot of stuff you kind of got to do that like involves that other person?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I've been married for a long time. I've been married for 20 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To one person or another. Yeah.
What a normal way to say that.
Well,
Yeah. It doesn't sound like you're killing them at all.
like it didn't really.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, who can say the number of people I've been married to? Who's counting?
Only the government can say, unless I lied to them too.
Okay, so the reason that they're doing it this way is because, like I said during the thing, this is them figuring out Unreal, because the next real one is going to be an Unreal, and they're going to split them, and there's going to be a free-to-play Unreal Engine 5 Halo multiplayer game that is going to be seasonal and have all of that stuff. It'll definitely work this time.
Yeah, it worked well the
have,
first time, so I
yeah.
think they'll really stick the landing.
And then they'll do the campaign will come later. And I don't know if both of them will come out next year. It kind of feels like what they want is for both this campaign to come out in the beginning of the year and then in the fall this multiplayer game to come out. But who can say? We'll see.
Who can say?
I do want to take one step back. Okay,
Yeah, please.
quickly.
Yeah.
The game looks like shit.
Yeah, I watched the entire Silent Cartographer gameplay.
Yeah.
13 minutes of gameplay. And then I was like watching some of the original. I do feel crazier now than I think I used to when I would see these things. The game doesn't look good.
They don't get it.
No,
like
don't.
they simply do not understand the beauty of Halo, right? When you look at it now, that video game is painterly.
Yes.
Like there is the color palette being so intentionally limited, the ways that the mountains feel like they have been with like 2 or 3 colors been painted on, like the textures have been painted onto these pieces of geometry, the ways that the skyboxes look, the ways that the grass rolls over the hills, like every part of it feels dreamy and ethereal and alien, right? Because which all buys into and plays into the aesthetic of the video game Halo. This looks bad and it looks realistic, quote unquote.
Right.
And it still has all of the crazy bloom shit because they looked at Halo 1 and they said, well, the thing about Halo is that there was bloom. And it's like, no, you're missing it. You're missing it.
And the official post and the round table that they introduced the game with on YouTube, they were like, the whole point of the piece and the video itself were basically like, we get it. We get Halo.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what are you going to do to prove that you get it? We get it, dog.
Well, let them sprint in this one.
We get it. And it's like,
Like,
it doesn't look good.
The idea that, like, I don't know. They're trying to have 2 cakes. It pisses me off, actually. They're trying to have 2 cakes because it's like, okay, well, you're remaking Halo using modern technology to give yourself a base off of which to...
I just like that. I like that. That's also the new saying. You're trying to have 2 cakes. Trying to have 2 cakes.
That's what it is.
Trying to have 2
You're
cakes.
trying to have 2 cakes. But it's like they've clearly identified that Halo is the only thing that matters to them. It's the only feather in their cap. But they're also saying, hey, we need to have people who have, I guess, never played Halo want to play Halo. So we're gonna remake the first one, but we're gonna make Master Chief be able to sprint, which is gonna feel crazy.
You can turn it off, but yes.
We're gonna let you have a bunch of guns that were not designed for this video game.
Yeah, including the
and we are
sword
going
thing.
to change like a bunch of the mechanics and the ways that these weapons interact with each other that are what made the game interesting. The only thing they needed to do with Halo 1 is add 2 more people to the single player campaign.
Right.
Like to let you do like 4-person co-op multiplayer was the only thing they needed to do.
And they did add
and
that.
they did do that, but they also did a bunch of other horse shit. So
the voice acting has been re-recorded, which is interesting. They've remastered the music, they've updated the animations, and yeah, they really.
There's also 3 more missions.
They explained.
They squoze in missions.
Yeah, they squoze in missions. They also explained skulls very painstakingly, which indicates again to Niki's point that they're trying to like introduce this to a new audience. And like I guess I understand it at its core. As a marketer within the walls of Microsoft, you might just kind of be like, I don't know if everyone knows what Halo is. But that was again one of those things. It's a little bit like Riot pretending that they invented genres whenever they introduce something. But it's like Halo's like, yeah, skulls. Yeah, skulls are modifiers that you can. It's like, bro, like,
you did it first.
We know you.
Yeah,
did
like
it.
you are the ones that popularized it. And then there were 2 whole video games called Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 that millions and millions of people have played, which have the exact same.
You know the trinkets from Hades that like change the way your game. It's like it's almost like they did. You know, it's like y'all did this. You're the first ones that we saw do this. You know,
it would be so much easier to market it as play a piece of gaming history. No, it holds up, fellas. Like, because the thing is too. Who has not heard of Halo? People who don't play video games, or people like girls who are not allowed to play video games as children. And so if you phase it in as like, hey, you like playing Fortnite and Call of Duty and Battlefield or whatever, what if you played like the first one ever with all your friends and you had a great weekend? Would be pretty easy. And I don't know what any of this shit is. It's the thing that I feel like just comes up passively a lot of like, oh, everybody just likes bad games. It's like, no, they just refuse to make any good ones.
They don't make good ones
stuck with
anymore.
this shit. And so people who aren't deeply entrenched in video games can't tell the difference, first of all. Number 2, they don't care to take the time to like distinguish between this stuff. It's not a job. They would just like to play a good game.
Yeah.
And they go, well, you know, because I'm sure it'll still be fine. It'll be fine.
No, I'm sure.
It'll be ugly, but it'll play fine. And so they go, oh, I guess that's what Halo was.
Yes, and that's what they want, right? Because they want to redefine...
Thanks, Konami.
...what Halo is, so that the baseline is this. They don't want you to think about actual shoot Halo 1 when you're playing Halo... whatever the next one is. They want you to be thinking about how this feels. The fact that you can ADS with all of the guns, the fact that the game looks like this, the fact that you can sprint all of the time. Like, that's what they are trying to change. Like, the other part of it that feels especially vile to me is the like, oh, well, we're celebrating the lineage of Halo with this 25th anniversary. And then it's like, but we've actually changed all of it.
We changed all of it, and also we were deeply messy. We were deeply messy stewards of this as recently as right now.
Yeah, as recently as we are talking into this fucking microphone around this stupid round table.
It is shocking to me how poorly Infinite has done that it can't be part of the conversation about the franchise's legacy.
Yeah. Which is crazy. I think that game is good.
It's a good game.
I thought that game, like, and to be so clear.
Well, I like the multiplayer a lot more than the campaign, to be honest. But
I liked the campaign a lot. Like,
I think when I played it didn't have a campaign.
No, it did.
When it released in early access or whatever they called it?
Oh, it was early. Yeah, they didn't have a campaign for a while. Remember that, Niki? Yeah, it didn't.
Oh, yeah, the campaign came after.
Yeah,
and I thought, wow, it's crazy that I'm playing a watered-down version of Halo Reach, and there's nothing to do.
And
that's crazy. I forgot about that.
I think I genuinely was like this. Niki, you, me, and Paul Tamayo played that for, like,
I
don't
like
know,
I just like that
like
video
8
game.
hours, like 8
Yeah.
hours, like one day, and I was like, that's the best like 8 hours I've had playing
Yeah.
a video game in a long time.
Yeah.
But that did carry for a while for me, so I am thinking about
I played it a lot
the rest
after
of my time.
that.
I know you did. I played it a lot too, but it's like I think my first memories were like, oh man, yeah. But anyway, yes, go ahead.
I just am saying it's like in any case, there's the reason why I think I liked Halo Infinite so much is that it had the gall, and did it nail them? No, I think I like it because it was so messy. They tried to put a bunch of new verbs in there, and not all of them worked, but they had ideas and they were willing to try stuff. And I think that was the thing that excited me the most, because I could see where else they wanted to go and other things that they thought they could do in this world with these characters. And then nobody bought it, so they threw it in the garbage and they said, okay, we'll go back to the last one that people made, which is like, damn, they should have just kept Bungie, huh? Like if you have
like
gone back to the fucking well on this one, you shouldn't have let them walk.
Right.
Because now what the fuck is Bungie doing? Holding their dicks in their hands with Marathon, trying to be like, we're going to definitely put this one out.
Right.
It's definitely coming out. Please play it over the weekend. I didn't even realize, John, that playtest was like 3 days long. I thought it was like 2 weeks. It was 2 minutes.
That's how everybody does it now, because it's totally normal and cool.
Yeah. So it's just like, I think it's a bummer. Like, this really bummed me out. The other piece of this that I was trying to get at earlier is that it's like, what a crazy week for the Xbox brand.
What's
right?
left of it?
Yeah, like, the week started with it felt like I tweeted on or posted on Blue Sky, like, the company feels like it is run by a child smashing 2 Hot Wheels together.
Correct. That was a
because
great analogy.
It doesn't know what it's doing other than that something is happening.
Yeah. Yes.
You cannot in the same week release a video game. The Outer Wilds 2 came out this week. Outer Worlds 2, sorry.
No, it
came out this week.
Comes out in a few days.
However, Keeper did come out, I believe, last week.
Keeper came out last week, but if you do the $100 version, the game came out today.
If you buy the $100, I'm just
and all
saying,
the pre-release, etc.
Pre-release stuff has come out, but I'm just saying.
Yes, the review embargo
is next week, but yeah.
Yeah, Keeper was last week. The review embargo for Outer Worlds was yesterday. The game came out today. Also on the same day that the Outer Worlds 2 embargo lifted, which is a game in the vein of a Fallout New Vegas, they celebrated Fallout Day, which has in the Fallout lore always been October 23rd, because that's the day the bombs dropped in that story.
Yeah,
they
begs a lot of questions, Niki. Like, just
yeah,
a lot
and
of questions.
that's a Todd thing. It's gotta be.
I mean, I feel like they were always going to celebrate Fallout Day.
That's what I'm saying. Like they could have moved the embargo.
Of course they could have.
Up a day.
Of course they could have. Yeah.
And the game still could have come out on Friday. They could have moved the entirety of the game release down 1 week.
Yes.
To give the other video game that they released last week any time to breathe. And then they could have put the Halo thing in November. But
because
instead they said...
It doesn't make a fucking difference when that Halo thing was announced.
No.
It makes no difference.
There's no timeliness to it.
No.
So, but instead they just put all 3 of those fucking beats in 1 week.
Well, we kind of know why they did that, don't we?
Well, yeah, because they need to make the money now.
Well, no.
No.
They need to quiet the fact that their dev kit went from $1,500 to $2,000, and the fact that all the reporting about their 30% margins, they knew that was going to drop this week as well. So they were like, flood the fucking zone, Todd. Flood the fucking zone.
Everything Fallout is not
everything. Fallout, Halo, Outer Worlds, flood the fucking zone.
But it didn't work.
No, it did. No, like, not. I mean, it certainly didn't. Well, here's what I'll say: we know it didn't work for us, and we know it didn't work for the people that we see online.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for maybe normal people.
But I don't know it didn't work for basically everyone else. Because then all the people I work with today, all they know is that the Halo thing happened or that the Fallout thing happened.
Sure.
Yeah, the Fallout television program has new, extremely poorly photoshopped images.
Hell yes.
To look at. That they very obviously did because they didn't want to pay extras, I think. So,
That's correct.
Just a wild week for that company. Just stop.
So I am showing, if you're watching the YouTube version of the program, you can go look at a picture of a grunt right now. That was from the original Halo Combat Evolved. Just a cool little guy. Little guy. Here's a grunt now for the new, and it's like, it's so shiny. It's so polished. These guys are fucking weird lizards, and they scream. And there's something so sick, not in a good way, not cool sick.
Yeah.
About it having this many reflections on it. I just don't like it.
No, it's tough.
Yeah, the ones in the back look a little more like grunts, they still have a level of put togetherness that I don't think makes an enormous amount of sense.
I don't like it. I don't like any of this. I hate
I'm bummed out about it, for real. Like, in a way that's like, well, because I like Halo.
Yeah.
But I think this is the other thing, right? It's like, damn, is it, I guess, hard to keep a franchise alive for 25 years?
It's almost as if maybe you don't need to.
Maybe you don't
run out
gotta.
of ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just do something else.
Just do something else.
What?
You can just do something else. They could have made 2 Halos and said, we nailed it.
They really could have if they wanted to.
They really could
But
have.
instead they made, in that original chunk, they made 5 of them.
They made 5.
And you know what?
Most of them are pretty good.
Most of them are pretty good.
Most of them are pretty good.
But 25 years, that might be
25 years?
Maybe 20
25
years
years
is where you cut it off.
Yeah, probably cut it off. And it's like, don't come back until you have ideas.
Yeah.
Like,
go to your room
like,
and eat your vegetables, please.
No, like, no one's going to forget about Halo.
No.
Like, people are not going to forget about Halo.
Hey, folks, let people miss things.
Yeah, for 2 seconds.
Like, let people miss things. It's totally cool. Have you seen the most popular game in the world this week? Felt like it was fucking Once Upon a Katamari. Everyone fucking loved that thing.
Yeah.
People missed it.
Yeah.
They missed it. Now, they did re-release them a lot. I understand
Sure.
that. But it's like, they missed the new shit. They missed it. You let us miss it to an extent. You let us miss Shinobi. And everyone fucking was like, fucking new Shinobi?
Yeah.
Cool. We missed it.
Ninja Gaiden also came out this week.
Yeah. Flood the Phil's. We got the note from Phil. Flood the zone. Fucking flood the zone, guys. We gotta go. We gotta flood the zone.
And it's just like, I can't imagine working at one of those studios. It must feel like hell on earth.
What studios? Name one. Name one besides the Halo one. Besides Bethesda, Obsidian, and Halo, name one.
That's 3.
Rare? That's 3.
That's so cheap. Let me pick the 3.
Let me
3 of the biggest studios going. Activision, Blizzard, King, John.
Blizzard? Yeah, what?
That should count as 3.
They have Ninja Theory, Obsidian. Like, huh?
Name 7.
Double Fine Entertainment.
My point
yeah, Double Fine what?
My point is a lot of them did go under because of this 30% mandate, which was reported this week, of course, by Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg. They have a 30% profit margin goal that is well above the industry average, which
30% is
between,
crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
That's
the same. That's the same behavior as when they called AMD and they said, how many can we get some chips? And they said, we got to tell them a number just to shut them the fuck up.
Shut them up.
And then Microsoft said to themselves, they said, tell them 30%. Good luck, idiots.
Good luck. But yeah, so many things. Initiative was shut down. Arcane Austin shut down. Rare's Everwild was closed. Perfect Dark was rebooted. Was canceled. Project Blackbird was canceled.
You can't say Perfect Dark to me without me A, getting pissed, and B, getting pissed again because someone was like, we'll take it from you. Can we have it? We'll give you money for it and we'll finish it and put the game out. You won't have to do any. We'll just give you. We just want. If you don't want it, we'll take it.
We're gonna throw it.
Can
in
we
the
buy
trash.
it? Yeah. And they said,
nope.
Nah.
Sorry.
They make that BDS boycott so easy.
It's so easy.
There's got to be one person really high up at Microsoft who has ethics and is like, yeah, drop it all this week. Just drop it all. It's really good idea. A lot of content. It'll keep them focused.
Yeah, flood the zone. Flood the zone, Phil. You're right.
You're so right, it was Phil. Going to be hard for me when, like, in a way, because I was like, I had been using the Xbox as my primary console since I got a 360. Yeah. Like, I on purpose chose an Xbox One. Okay? Like, I was in the hole. And I thought it was going to be kind of difficult to remove myself from that teat. But they have made it so... It was already kind of easy, and they have then kind of just been like, no, go. Be free.
Don't worry. We won't do anything worthwhile. You can just go now.
Go. Be free.
30% margin is going to create more of these decisions. Obviously, the dev kit's going up to $2,000 is crazy. The price hike.
Because you're not going to be making Xbox games anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And Sarah Bond basically said as much, because the next gen Xbox console will essentially be, quote, a very premium, very high end, curated experience. They seem relatively uninterested in being in the hardware business anymore. Although Matt Booty, I think, talked this week. I looked at the article this afternoon. Now I lost it, but he basically said, like, listen, guys, like, it's really overrated. Like, people really don't care about whatever box they play on anymore. And then it's like, in the same sentence, it's like, yeah, Forza Horizon 5 has now become the highest selling game this week on PlayStation 5. Yeah. Which is like, I think people do care about the box, and they're like, maybe if you just like made games and, actually invested in exclusives, it might actually mean something. And it doesn't even have to be exclusives. It could just be good games, They just have made this business so much harder than it needs to be, which is really frustrating. And they killed Halo in the process.
The three of us could run it way easier.
I used to like bristle at stuff like that, but it is true.
No, it just is.
Like, I really do believe that,
Like, it is, like, I actually don't think... Well, it's because I know, but, like, a lot of businesses I know I couldn't run.
Yeah. Correct.
But this one, between the three of us,
for sure, 100%.
It would not be I actually do not think it would be difficult using the inbuilt institutional knowledge.
Most yokels who kind of like video games could probably run it okay by committee.
Yeah. Like,
speaking of studios that might have actually gotten saved, Tango Gameworks, of course, left Microsoft. But then was purchased by Krafton. And this week, Krafton announced that they are now an AI-first company.
Good.
Meaning that PUBG and Subnautica and maybe even Hi-Fi Rush 2 are going to be focusing on AI. They're going to lead innovation across the entire games industry, according to...
For sure.
Krafton.
People can't stop talking about PUBG. Everywhere I go, people are talking about PUBG.
Not in America. It is one of the most popular games in the world, though. So the thing is, like, this this is almost like a non-announcement in the sense that if you know anything about Krafton, you know that they love AI. I'm almost positive that they published Inzoi, which is the AI Sims Korean game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like PUBG, we've seen PUBG with our eyeballs, and they have almost certainly been using generative AI to create content for PUBG for a while. Gen AI still has like a very different view in like East Asia, so it's like yeah, I think so. I don't even know how much that affects somewhere like Tango. I think there's very little public knowledge of like how that studio would feel about it. Everyone's instinct is to be like, well, they made Hi-Fi Rush, they love art, so they would hate Gen AI. And I'm like, I don't know if that's true. You would be surprised sometimes. So I don't know.
Pretty boy they have collaborating with? Who's G-Dragon?
G-Dragon is one of the most famous K-pop idols of all time. He used to belong to a group called Big Bang.
Oh!
Have you ever heard Fantastic Baby?
No,
That's him. Yep.
Oh. He's doing PUBG
boy?
now.
That makes sense for him.
Valid question.
No,
Blackpink was also they had a PUBG thing.
They had a PUBG?
I think Aespa did also.
I'm trying to figure out what this video game looks like now, and there's like no screenshots of the game on the website.
The issue is there's also 3 to 4 PUBGs now.
There are so
I
many
want the
PUBGs.
computer
It's very
one.
confusing.
Yeah, but
I believe that's Battlegrounds.
Yes, that's PUBG Battlegrounds.
I think.
Steam.
The thing is, I think Battlegrounds also has a mobile version. Like
There is.
I believe they have full crossplay in the same sense that Fortnite does.
Whether PUBG Mobile is not,
and then PUBG.
that's the
New
10-cent
State.
one.
PUBG New State is also the 10-cent one.
Yes, and then there's PUBG Blind Spot, which is
that's the
Valor and Rainbow Six style one, I
yes,
think.
Yeah,
but
the
it's
isometric
top
one.
down.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Recent reviews, mostly positive. English reviews, mixed.
I mean, that tracks.
It was 2018's Game of the Year.
Yeah, I believe it.
Hey,
so
do
can we-
either of you? Oh, sorry. Do you
go
got
ahead.
more
No,
on
please.
Krafton?
Well, I was going to say, it's like, they're pledged to become an AI first company. I just want to read just a couple.
Oh yeah, please. I want to know.
Just from a CNBC article that went up a couple days ago. More than 1,300 AI startups now have valuations of over $100 million, with 498 AI quote-unquote unicorns, or companies with valuations of $1 billion or more. Funding is not something to be concerned about, but the fact that market penetration is tepid at best is leading many experts to believe that we are. I mean, this is fucking CNBC, okay? It's not exactly like fucking Joe liberal guy on Blue Sky.
Fucking love that guy. God, that's my favorite creator.
Yeah,
I really thought you were gonna drive it home, and you did, John. Joe Liberal guy on Blue Sky. Fucking love that guy.
The truth is that they all are usually that creative too.
I know that's the thing.
Yeah.
Joe Liberal guy is extremely believable.
It's believable.
At Joe on the left, that's what it would
At
really
Joe
be.
on the left, yeah, that is what it is. This is CNBC basically just saying like, no, we've done a lot of the legwork, and we think we're about to be in an AI bubble. We're in it.
Who could have predicted such a thing?
So is it smart to start an AI first company in 2025? Who's to say? Who's to say?
Oh.
Who's to say? Krafton certainly thinks so. All right,
They published
Niki, what are you gonna say?
Biohazard, and that game was excellent. So I trust everything that.
You loved Biohazard every minute of
is
it
that
with
true?
that little rabbit. No, you didn't like that movie. You didn't like that.
No. Did they
Oh, but
publish
they-
Biohazard?
Is Biohazard what Resident Evil is called?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're thinking of a Biomutant, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a THQ joint.
I think that
Is
might
that not
be
them?
THQ Nordic. No, I don't think so. Biomutant.
Biomutant.
This little rat with a sword.
Oh, I thought it was embraced. They got embraced. Never mind.
They got embraced. That's right.
Isn't it not even called Embracer anymore?
Technically, yes, but the studios are no longer Embracer Group. They're in three big groups. Correct. That is, they're all, well, they actually named them now, but it used to be like Middle Earth and Friends, and now it has a more Lord of the Rings appropriate name. And then it was Coffee Stain and Friends, and that also has a new name. And then the third one is that big tabletop company that they had, I think. And I think their name is the same.
There are actually 7 operative groups. Can y'all go ahead and name them for me?
Well, it's THQ's got to be one.
THQ still. Nordic, correct.
They spent a lot of money on that one, so they have to keep that one. What Lotus said, the Middle Earth one. Is it still Middle Earth Enterprises?
Nope.
That's not one of them? Did they give... Where is it?
Embracer AB.
That's... Wait...
Embracer AB
is where Middle Earth lives.
It's called Fellowship Entertainment.
Fellowship Entertainment.
There, that's what it was called.
And then who cares about the other ones?
Deca Games, Dark Horse Media, Coffee Stain Studios, Free Mode, Plyon, and CDE Entertainment.
They own Dark Horse, the comics?
That's who I was thinking of.
They do. Anyway. Jesus Christ. When you look at the breakdown of this, it's so crazy. Actually, Free Mode, that Embracer AB no longer exists. It was renamed to Free Mode, and that's where Middle Earth Enterprises is. They renamed it from Fellowship to Middle Earth. Isn't that cool? Wouldn't you love to work for a company that changes its identity every 5 minutes?
Day.
Yeah, that one in particular is when they realized they had, $3 trillion of debt or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah. They said, so we need to do a business decision right now. We're not going to name them. So that's why they're all called weird shit. And then they officially named them. And it's basically the same thing. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. But that is what happened. It was very strange.
Anyway, Niki, were you going to say something before we start talking about Krafton again?
Do either of y'all know what happened in Counter-Strike this week?
Yes, I do. They obliterated.
Can you explain it to me?
Not that well.
That's fine.
From what I understand, so Counter-Strike has a multi-billion-dollar, maybe $1 billion, maybe I'm exaggerating, economy of trading skins for weapons.
Yes.
Very well known. Just like hats in TF2, you get random chests every once in a while you're playing, or you can purchase them, and then you have to purchase a key to open them. You have a random chance of getting something really nice. The nicer and rarer it is, the more money it should cost. Great. From what I understand, they have made some kind of change where you can trade up or craft up into higher rarity tiers, and that has obliterated the economy of the video game. Which is good because that's really stupid, and gambling is evil.
No, for sure.
So I think it's hilarious. I'm glad that people who spent thousands of dollars getting rare Counter-Strike skins are now getting fucked by Joe Liberal selling a gun that he spent $2 on for $15, and he goes, "Great, I'll buy a game with that."
Yeah, no, that's awesome to me.
Yeah, I think that's a very basic explanation, but I think that's correct.
Cool.
Because again, it doesn't make an enormous amount of sense because it's not real.
I didn't really understand. I just knew Harris Foster, who I think is over at Devolver now, or Big Fan, which is under the Devolver, whatever. Hi, Harris. He's not listening. Posted a skin that was yesterday worth $5 is now worth $45. I just sold it, and I'm going to do something fun. And I said, awesome. Great, good. I love the computer.
That's great. That's awesome. Hey, I'm a computer. Stop all the download.
Okay, yeah. Valve has changed the trade-up system so that players can now convert 5 low-rarity covert level skins into a knife or a pair of gloves. Knives, I vaguely know, used to be one of the more expensive things to purchase, especially because you always have a knife, which means that you can always show it off, and just like, old COD, like, montages set to the kill.
So you can
rapidly switch with the knife to flex. Yeah. Good.
I'm going to get into just Valorant buying skins.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start buying skins in Valorant, not playing the game. But like whenever they drop a new skin,
I'm glad you won't be playing because it's the most depressed I've ever seen you is when you play that game. So I'm really glad.
Now you'd be like every other gay person who plays a Riot Games video game, where all you do is spend thousands of dollars on skins and play the game at approximately a gold level as little as possible.
Okay, we'll wrap up the news with
pretty pictures.
Oh, we
pretty
won't
pictures,
wrap up the news. Actually, there are three more things I wanted to talk about. But I think the funniest and quickest we can talk about is Jennifer Hale, the voice actress for the female Commander Shepard from Mass Effect, is pleading to fans of Mass Effect, please tell EA I would love to be back as Commander Shepard.
This is always so sad.
Which is unbelievably sad because of a few things. One is that, let's say that they are making Mass Effect 5 and it does have Commander Shepard in it. They have not called Jennifer Hale to be Commander Shepard, which is sad, right?
Yep.
But that's not what's happening here. What's happening here is that game's not going to ever come out, and it's not going to get made.
Yeah.
And that's why they haven't called Jennifer Hale.
Yeah, and also no one has told Jennifer Hale that this game's never coming out.
Never fucking coming out. Yeah. Is everyone that sees Jennifer Hale in line at fucking Comic-Con or whatever is like, oh my God, I love you so much. They're not going, hey, Jennifer, I just wanted to let you know that there's approximately a 0% chance that Mass Effect comes out again.
Maybe we should go to the next LA Comic-Con or whatever and tell her that to her face.
Bubbles.
I'm sure she'll love it.
That'd be so cool. She would totally love that. But that was, sad. But I did.
Yeah, Bummer Town.
It also made me laugh.
Yeah, no, for real.
Game Developer Conference. We're all going. We all love it. We all care about developers and everything. And it's going really well.
I love spending $1,000 before I have to worry about also paying to stay in San Francisco and also fly there.
Yeah, here's the headline from VideoGameChronicle.com. Video Games Chronicle, excuse me. GDC says companies that don't attend, quote, send a message they don't care about developers. And I was like, I saw that headline, and I was like, that's probably just exaggerating something that this guy said.
Nah.
As an attendee, I was disappointed to not see Unity and Unreal on the show floor, Mark DeLora, a director of innovation and growth at GDC, said. I worked for Sony and started at Sony booth 25 years ago. Not to see Sony on the show floor is just disappointing. I really feel like you've got so many developers there, you've got to have the front door. Of course, these companies are going to have their own events. They have their own communities they need to foster, and they can talk about things that are more NDA'd at their own events that they may not want to do at a public show. But you're not going to find the independent developer who doesn't already know someone at your shop unless you're there with the door open. Now, at this point, someone has burst into the room and says, Mark, you don't have to keep saying stuff. Like, you don't have to see, like, this interview is over. You don't have to keep saying stuff. Let's just, like, go back to work. We have a cool lunch. It's early Halloween because a lot of people are going to be out of town next week. We're going to have the costume contest. Mark is going to be awesome.
Mark, we got Devil Eggs. Mark,
stop the interview. Mark. We got crumble cookies in the fucking break room. Like, let's go.
And that's when he decided to stay on the call.
Yeah, and that's when he decided to stay on the call and said, isn't that the purpose of conferences? Meeting new people? You've decided you just don't want to meet new people, I guess. I can't understand that. There's more to it than that, of course. There are costs, etc. But developers get the vibe. If you're not there or appear not to be there, are they sure that you care about them? That's what I don't understand. What the fuck are you doing, Mark? What are you talking about, brother? What's happening?
Now, and they're definitely now going to come because
I know.
You're like,
yeah.
What do you mean? Oh God, Mark's right. Man, I am being a fucking baby that doesn't want to meet anybody new.
Which is like,
I'm gonna go right now.
I swear that Unity had sponsored show floor, sponsored talks this year about AI.
Did. They probably did.
Blink,
he doesn't.
blink.
He doesn't go.
No, he doesn't go. But they were sponsored, which means that they paid for them, which means he should know.
Yeah. No, for sure. They announced the it's one of those things where like I don't actually think it fucking matters.
No, it doesn't matter.
Like
it is infuriating because it lays bare how terrible this industry is, but it doesn't matter because this was already the case, just in a less formal manner.
Yeah, and they've redone the pricing structure,
Yes.
kind of, but there's still not going to be stuff for you really to do unless you are wealthy enough to be there. Like if you, it is not an event. I've been to one GDC and I was not developer, but it is, from my understanding and from what I have seen and from what I have heard and talked to people about, is that it is not a show that if you have no money, you go to do anything. But it is a show that is sold to you as a place that you go to make connection, but it's not. It is the equivalent of a like pharmaceutical trade show.
Yes.
Like it's the exact same thing. It just has a creative air about it because of what the subject information is and where it is.
Yeah, but like critically, there is the element of meeting like-minded creatives and hanging out and whatever.
For sure.
And it's somewhat tangential to GDC because it does not occur in GDC or by GDC pass holders.
Exactly.
It occurs with people who go to the Yerba Buena Gardens next to GDC to hang out and meet people, some of whom are attending, a lot of whom aren't. You'll have, 10-person studios where one person has a pass who then gives other people their pass to go inside to watch the one talk that they actually give a shit about.
Yeah.
And there's things that you could do to solve that problem as GDC. However, I don't think GDC cares. And I would argue that they have never cared. It is a business trade show for business people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, isn't E3 coming back next year?
Mm-hmm. Of course it is. Yeah.
Of course.
I just remembered that. Mm-hmm. E3 is coming back next year. Am I making that up?
Well, don't you know the answer to the question? like not to be crazy, but like out of the
is that us?
Out of the three of us.
It was for a second, right?
No, because we got the other one.
Yeah,
it can't be us.
I think I got this one for a second, and then it didn't happen.
No.
Yeah, I think it did. I think they were like, I think, you know what? I won't speak out of school, but I think y'all looked at them and said, I don't know if this is going to work. I think that's what happened. If I remember correctly, that's kind of what happened. Now,
and then then it turned into Jeff's thing.
Yes.
That was ages ago.
Yeah,
E3
I know that.
is not coming back.
It was well before.
It was before I got there.
But that was, you know what, Niki? You should ask someone about that next week because I'm sure there's some fun stories.
I'm sure there's stories. So it is, E3 is turning into Icon, IICON.
Yes.
That's right.
In
That's
Vegas.
Right.
That's what the ESA is doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So E3 is not coming back. I take that back.
But Icon is coming
a form
to
of
Las
E3
Vegas.
is coming back.
Yeah.
We're going to gamble so much because we love gambling.
We're all going.
Love gambling.
We're all going. Lotus, I think you added something that says new Steam personal calendar. Good.
I'm also the person who said GDC dumb in the document with no links and no further information.
No, don't need it.
Don't need it.
Yeah, Steam has a new feature that they're beta testing. It is impossible to get to because Steam makes it impossible to do anything on their website.
I have no fucking clue what this is.
I had to make a Blue Sky post after I saw it. If you open the Steam store, either the application or the browser, then you press more at the top of the store page.
What? Okay, yep.
And then you go to special sections.
Holy shit, okay.
And then you press Steam Labs.
Wait, I'm trying to approve a login. Okay,
and then there should be a button called Try the Personal Calendar Experience.
Oh, I got it. Released in the last month.
And I like it a lot. I think it's great. It is a nice way to display information. It's kind of like a fancy wish list that shows you your calendar. It shows you games that came out within the last month, within the last 7 days, the stuff that came out in this very week that you are looking at it, and then the following few weeks. And it also has algorithmic recommendations, which are terrible because Steam's not good at it, but they are there if you're like me, and despite having almost 900 games on your wish list, your calendar is not very filled out. Again, despite it also being the end of October, which is when a lot of games come out, then yeah, that's nice.
Hey,
it's a good feature. It's a shame it takes 5 button presses to get to it.
That was nuts.
I know what Steam Labs is, and I think most people who use a lot of Steam have vaguely heard of Steam Labs and like, oh, it's some kind of beta thing, which would lead you to believe that like you need a beta launcher, like it's one of those kind of things. But no, it's all just nestled really deeply in the app for the most part.
That's crazy. Yeah, hey, did y'all know that Thrasher is coming out again?
Yeah.
Why? Isn't it out already?
No. It was supposed to come out a few months ago, I think.
What am I thinking of? Thumper.
Which is the same
sequel.
Correct.
It's the same?
No, but yes.
Okay.
It is a for real sequel where stuff is different. But it is also Thumper. Like That's cool. It's the same vibe, for sure.
Should I get a PlayStation VR 2?
Why would you do that?
Why?
Okay, so like you could just both of you could just like a flat. No, I don't think that's a good idea.
All right, Niki, we'll do that again. All right,
but I think why is important.
No, ask the question again.
Should I get a PSVR 2?
Fucking no!
I forget, Niki, you need to wear glasses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no. I don't
especially you two jokers. You got these fucking Coke bottle like fucking
No, I don't. What the fuck?
They're not Coke bottle, they're just big. Look how thin.
These fucking Tootsie Pop owl ass glasses for both of you.
My lenses are so little. It's just that I'm nearsighted in one eye and farsighted in the other.
Mine are really thick.
I just want it so I can play Luminous in VR.
Oh, sure.
So,
but I guess it doesn't really make sense to spend. It's probably like $200 on Facebook Marketplace to play one.
Yeah, the thing that is crazy to me is like stereotypically nerds wear glasses, and it's not even a stereotype; it is just true. Looking at a screen for a long time will destroy your eyeballs, and you need glasses. And like, I'm not someone who I don't get car sick, seasick, motion sickness. I have a strong stomach. Nothing.
Yeah, better.
After approximately 2 minutes of having the headset on, using the thing that is designed for people with glasses to wear to hold it in the correct place, I did not start to feel sick, but I started to get a full tilt migraine, which I also don't have.
Yeah.
And my head hurt so badly, I had to stop. Mind you, I had not opened a video game. I was just trying to set up the thing. And I was just in, Mark Zuckerberg's Second Life world, just trying to press buttons. And I was like, wow, this makes me want to die.
So
it's astonishing. And I'm not getting contacts.
Is such that like using a Quest 3 was fine. Like it was all right. I just didn't need it. Like I bought it. I think we did. I bought it. I played like 3 video games. We used it for UPF, and then I returned it. Like I bought it on Monday. I played video games on it for about a week, and then I said, "Cool." I checked in on this, and I walked it back to the Best Buy and got my money back. Like made content, made money off of it, and then gave it back to the Best Buy. And then actually, I'm creating an economy. You just have one?
Yeah. I just have one. Somewhere I work.
Can I have it?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, it's not a PSVR 2. It's whatever the other one is.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
They made me, for work, get my Facebook account again, so I'm just fucking... Yeah, it sucks.
That sucks. But yeah, somewhere I worked gave me one to capture footage, and then when I quit, I was like, oh, and I'll send it back, and then they removed my Slack access. So I guess they didn't care.
They didn't care.
No, they didn't care.
They didn't care. That's why I thanked Tony earlier, because Tony didn't care either. I got so much shit. Yeah. And I'm never returning. Ever.
Should have sent that camera back.
You should not have. I can't believe you did that.
It's so funny that I have Niki's audio equipment.
I'm so pissed. Not about that. I don't give a shit
about
it.
No, I know. It's just funny.
I know.
I'm still mad. I think, actually, I think I'll die mad about that. Like, I actually think I'm going to die mad about that specific thing that I put that A7C in the mail for no reason.
Mad about.
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah, you didn't need to do that.
It was such a dark time.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I tell myself.
It was.
That's what I tell myself, and then I remember that's when I met Niki for the first time, and that was pretty fun. And
that
Bungo.
was good. And that was nice.
That was good. All right, I played some video games. I played one video game in particular this week. It was called Ball Pit. Holy shit! I played about 8 hours of that.
Jesus,
in 1
John.
week.
Gamer.
We can't. You can't. I think we have to do some. A roguelite is bad for you. I think. Maybe.
But here's the thing, though.
Uh-huh.
I think Ball Pit's pretty good, though.
No, for sure.
I think Ball Pit's pretty good, though. Because what it does is it combines multiple genres in a way I think is interesting. Yes, it is a roguelite. Yes, it's a little bit of a Survivors-like, but it is also a brick breaker game.
Finally.
Where you're basically just bouncing balls off of stuff.
The Blackberry is back.
Finally.
Did you ever play Peglin?
I
love
Peglin. I do like Peglin a lot, and I also like, and the name is escaping me, but I do.
Wait, I've never played Peglin.
It is.
What am I thinking of?
Beast Breaker is a game that I have also played, which
with the mouse.
With the mouse.
Yeah.
If you played Peglin or Beast Breaker, you will be kind of familiar with Ball Pit, but you basically have a character. They have a standard ball. You can collect up to 4 balls. There are baby balls. There are little augments you can get, modifiers. And then, folks, once you start to get all the juicy little drop 'em power pellets that you got to Pac-Man and scoop up all over the map, you can do things called fusions, where you can take one of the powered-up balls and combine it with the effects of another powered-up ball. And then, what if you maxed out all of those? And it's like, what if you could evolve the ball, where it's like
ball 2.
You had Blood Ball and then Vampire Ball, and now you've got Demonic Bloodsucker Ball, and it combines a bunch of stuff and adds.
I'm gonna buy it.
So it's Vampire Survivors.
You gotta buy it. It's Vampire Survivors, but it's like, it's good. This is a good game. They put a lot of thought into it.
Can I play it on my phone?
There is a town. No, you can't. So there is a town building aspect to it, and you basically set up little materials and huts, and that's how you unlock characters and stuff. And when you're harvesting, when you're in harvest mode, you send all of your unlocked characters, and they are like balls bouncing all around this town that you build to collect all the things that you've planted. And those resources will build more cool stuff that you can unlock. And as you go deeper and deeper and deeper into the pits to fight everything, it's really fun. All the guys are really interesting. You unlock the ninja, which shoots balls from the back, which totally changes things. There's one guy who chooses all the power-ups for you, and you're like, why would I want someone to fucking choose the power-ups for you? Well, guess what? He knows all the sick combinations. He knows all the sick combinations before you do, because gamers are actually not that good at experimenting when they play games. And so there's a character that's fully designed. Now I have complicated feelings about that, because it's why don't you make a system that's fun to experiment with? And it's they didn't quite do that. So they made a character that was good at doing that. So it teaches you to be creative with your combinations. And it's actually kind of sick. Friend of the show, Stella, was noting how she played that character and immediately won 3 different rounds when she was struggling with other ones. And it's because the character knows the cool combinations. I think that's kind of neat. This game is sick. It is so much better. I have 35 hours of Mega Bonk, and I'm really embarrassed about all 35 of them. Now that I've played Ball Pit,
I put that on the back of the fucking box.
I've turned into one of those Steam reviewers that's this completely consumed my life for 2 weeks. It's the worst thing I've ever played in my life. But Ball Pit's got the juice. It's absolutely easily one of my favorite games of the year. And I'm thinking about it right now, and I wish I was playing it. So.
It runs on the Macintosh, so that's huge for me.
Wow.
It's out basically everywhere except for the phone.
I don't want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Apple might have kind of.
Ooh, they might have figured it out.
I think they might have kind of, because the number of games that are like this, of this ilk, of this size, that are day and date playable on the Mac, is growing.
The number.
It's really growing, and I don't. To be so clear, Nobody is buying Resident Evil to play it on the Macintosh.
No.
But people will buy this.
Or Hades
People
2.
will buy Hades 2.
Mm-hmm. Or Balatro. I mostly played that on Mac.
Yeah. So that's exciting to me. I love being right.
Mm-hmm. What?
I made a face, listener. I don't mean the thing I just said.
Go get Ball Pit's really good. Pokemon ZA, Niki. By the way, this game sold 6 million copies in the first week. They fucking love Pokemon.
Is that good?
Yeah, is that good?
I was told that Pokemon was having a sales crash by a thumbnail I saw on YouTube.com.
And they were right,
doing
Lotus.
bad?
Yeah, Pokemon cooked? Pokemon washed?
They've made
Pokemon cracked.
Pokemon cracked. Pokemon washed and Pokemon cracked are the new ones. God, I can't wait. That's so funny. They're halfway to how many millions of dollars it took to make it.
Yeah.
Really
I think it pains me actually to say, like, I'm of two brains.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't pain you to say this.
It does. It pains me a little bit because it is like what all they have done is what I think they should be doing every time.
Sure.
Which is making a competent, well-made video game what's got a bunch of different interesting ideas in it. Mm-hmm. It is unbelievable it has taken them this long during the Switch generation to get there. Mm-hmm. But I do think, have gotten there. This game's weird. Okay. The ways that the people talk are weird. The stuff
like
that
the writing's weird.
That's some fucking keywords localization if ever I seen it. A robot did it 100%.
It's so weird. In a way that, like, if a robot did it, that fucking blows. But it's fun. It is, like, it is kind of delightful.
Pokemon has had its fair share of bad and strangely translated dialogue throughout the years, mostly because, again, it seems like they just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This one, I think a robot did it.
Yeah. That would not surprise me. There are some lines in this game where I'm like, did you look at this? I posted one earlier. That here, I want to make sure I quote it correctly.
You'll talk to a guy who says like Pokeball salesman, and he's like, I just love the smell of balls.
Yes.
Like,
no,
okay, so a human didn't.
Yeah, no one checked this one.
No one checked this.
There's a side mission where there are these holovators. They're called holovators. They're just elevators that let you go up on the rooftops of certain buildings. And one of them has a big hole in front of it, so you can't access it. And the woman standing outside of next to the hole, it's like, there's a Pokemon in the hole. I don't want to disturb the Pokemon, but people can't go upstairs and get in their house. So can you please figure out what to do about the Pokemon? Okay?
Yes.
The Pokemon is called Diggersby, which is funny. Crazy. The Pokemon is called that, but the Pokemon is called Diggersby.
I don't try to say it.
No, for sure.
I never will.
But
I'd rename that thing the second I got it.
You pick it, you fight it out of the hole, and then you can, I think you can catch it. You finish the mission, and then the woman walks up to you and goes, great, awesome. And you press A, and then your character model looks at where the hole used to be and looks back at the woman talking to you. And she goes, don't worry about Diggersby's hole. I filled it up while you were battling. Huh?
Now, why would I worry about it?
I wasn't worried about it.
That's the other thing that is so, like, the thing that will always drive me crazy about, like, this game's for all ages, it's for kids, is like, oh, you know that thing that makes sense? Here's me explaining in 3 sentences what just happened to you.
Yes. And then the game also will do that, like, it will do that via tutorial. I'm still getting tutorialization menus, and I think I'm like 5 or 6 hours in.
I don't think you'll ever stop.
And I doubt I will. But the worst thing about the tutorialization, which I've talked about before, and I don't want to belabor the point, but it is so deeply you will talk to a person. The person will say, did you know that you press ZL and ZR to throw a Pokeball, and then you press A, and then a menu comes up where there is a slideshow that says you press ZL and ZR to throw a Pokeball. Then you close it, and then the person that you're talking to goes, "Did you know that you can press ZL and ZR to throw a Pokeball?" And it's like, "Yeah, dog, I did. I did. The game would be a third shorter if you shut the fuck up." Actually,
it would be funny if you got to the very end. It's like, did you know that final bosses are often the hardest enemies in a video game?
All of that said, the outfits are really good. Like, my girl's got a great fit right now. I think there are 2 songs in this game that I think might be all timers. I think the soundtrack in this one is really chef kiss. It is smooth, jazzy. There's a bunch of, which is like exactly where I'm at right now in like my personal listening habits. A lot of saxophone, a lot of like slow.
Yes, people like did not give X
stuff.
and Y her flowers, and now
for sure.
they are doing the same songs, but they're like, and we've learned a thing or two.
Yeah, and I think like one of my favorite things about that John is
he's
playing Elden Ring again.
I'm downloading this game.
Oh, he's getting it. The what was I saying?
The music was very good. Jazz is where you are.
Jazz is where you are.
And with the Nintendo Switch generation, kind of a lot of Nintendo games first party. I know Pokemon is in a weird spot, but I'm considering it first party. They leaned into a bigger band orchestral style of music because they had the fidelity and the ability to do that. And I guess you can argue that they started that with Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, but really when I think about it, like these big musical movements feel like they started on the Switch too. And that all kind of feels good there. The raid battles, if not are interesting, if not shallow and a little bit repetitive. But they are spaced out enough that I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I'll do one of these. They won't, but the ways that they like, there are legitimately interesting mechanics in the ZA Royale stuff, which is what happens. So at night, there are these battle zones, which is where most of the Pokemon battles are going to be happening, like trainer versus trainer Pokemon battles. And you are kind of running around the map, picking up these challenge cards. And then the challenges are like, basically they're like Fortnite tasks. Mm-hmm. And it's like, use 3 electricity moves. And if you use them, you get a bonus. Or it's like, sneak attack with a flying type move, blah blah blah. They're all very basic game for children, but they're like, that's the kind of thing that they are. But you can kind of intelligently stack them to maximize the amount of like rewards that you're getting per battle. You have to do X number of battles to get a challenger card, which lets you do a harder trainer battle to rank up. The goal is to get from rank Z to rank A. There is an annoying thing in the middle where...
That's the name of the fucking game!
It's just like the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Whoa. It's exactly like that. But there's an annoying thing. It's a mild spoiler. It's a Pokemon game. It doesn't matter. They jump you annoyingly from like U to F.
So funny.
And it's like, wait.
Well, they only had $12 million.
Yeah, and it's like, wait, but no, I was having a good time. Do it like if you were like, yeah, no, walk the length.
Do they time jump you? Like what?
No, you're just literally you're just so good that they're like, it doesn't make any sense that you're fighting at this level. So then you fight a strong guy.
That's how sports work. If you play well in the first week, they just give you the Super Bowl. That's
they
cool.
just give it to you right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's Pokemon ZA. I'm really having a good time with it. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
That this small budget indie game,
right? Which is nuts.
And it runs well. Yeah, no, for sure. There's not. It does.
That's like kind of enough for me to be like,
no, for sure.
All right, I'll check it out.
I gotta see it. It looks like a screenshot of a game that you would see on Law and Order.
Kind of does, yeah.
Like that's the art direction.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you look at it and you're like, nah, like someone like they didn't work on this, but like
Doom the Dark Ages looks exactly like a game from House MD. Pokemon ZA looks exactly like a game from
everything is just so clean.
Yeah.
Like it is so sterile. Like so many people were saying that Skate was sterile, which it just isn't.
It's not.
But like this game, all of it feels like it is. You could eat off of the cement, and off of the side of the buildings, and off of the rooftops, and off of the grass in the wild zones. You know, like it's really clean in a way that like feels impossible.
Niki wants that gritty Pokemon where they're shitting and fucking everywhere. All the Pokemon
but like they're like the
Nintendo hire this man.
The Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD games
didn't look like
did not feel clean. Like and I'm sure there's like a layer of literal GameCube grime in those inbuilt in those things, but like those environments did not feel clean or sanitized in the ways that this game does.
It's a really funny thing to point out because I did play Super Mario Strikers on the Switch online thing.
Yeah,
GameCube grime. It's real.
Yeah. No, those games were muddy.
I love it.
Yeah.
No, I love it. No, it's
I
delightful. But those games are like muddy.
Yeah, they're muddy. All right, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm gonna also play it this weekend. We'll see how it goes. Lotus, have you played anything?
I ain't played shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nothing to report on this week. I'm trying to get through my audiobooks before I have to return them to the library.
Hell yeah.
I always have weeks like that. That sounds good. What a good week. All right, let's. If you go to VGBs.com/join, you can join the Hive for just $99. Let's take that.
$999 a month.
I'm gonna add a tier.
Yeah, you should.
Don't.
No, I mean it's just it's a quick thou.
Someone will do it.
They don't have to.
Someone will do it.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I know. If you go to VGBs.com/join, you can join the Hive for as little as $9.99 a month. And you can go to our Discord once you do that and go to the Hive category and go to the Hive Questions channel and ask us a question. We had a lot of questions this week. We're going to cherry pick a few of them. And we're going to start with Valerie B asking, Niki, can you give me a rundown of your skincare routine?
Oh, you're going to be pissed.
You don't have one.
I have bad news.
Yeah. And Niki's skincare routine is being black. Thanks.
Yeah, it's just here, let me go get my face wash.
Terrible.
I don't even know what the
I can't believe Valerie B didn't ask. You know what? We actually all have pretty good skin on this podcast. And Valerie B only asked one of us.
This camera and these glasses with this blue screen make my skin look insane.
Yeah.
So I think that's fair.
Yeah.
So I use Cetaphil Extra
Classic.
Gentle Daily Scrub.
Classic Cetaphil, sure.
And then I, for a while, was just using castor oil. But I've been so stressed over the course of the last few weeks that my skin has...
eating it.
Yeah. It's like sucking it dry. So I had dry patches. So then I just got, there was a brand called Bubble. And they have it at Target. And I walked in and I said, time to get moisturizer for... I didn't want to do any research. I walked into the Target when I was getting the fucking San Pellegrino that I talked about on If You're Driving yesterday. That episode comes out next week. And I said, okay, well, this seems fine.
Why didn't you just also get Cetaphil is my question. Just out of curiosity.
I don't know. The packaging got me. It's cute. It's round. It's annoying.
Right.
It's annoying. You have to pump it out. Like you push down on the top.
Oh, and it's a moisturizer.
And it's a moisturizer, and it comes out of the.
That's odd.
It's like a Play-Doh extruder.
Right.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That is a bit strange for moisturizer.
Yeah, it's really goofy. Anyway, that's my routine. It's not, and I don't. It's not really a routine. Sometimes I forget to wash my face using the soap. Like I always blast my face in the shower with the shower head. But sometimes I will forget to use the soap.
Well, That's fine, though.
That's fine.
I think a lot of people overwash their face, even if yours is gentle. A lot of people over suds on the face. It is your face.
Yeah, it's your face.
The skin is thin.
It's really thin. Yeah.
Thin skin on the face. Jason asks, what's the oldest game Lotus has played in the last few months?
In the last few months? That's a bullshit ass fucking question. What's the oldest game I've played in the last few months? Well, first of all, I haven't played anything in the last few months. Okay. It's probably, it's Moon, which is kind of cheating, but I play a little bit of that.
Why is it cheating?
Because it was, it's technically 1997, but it actually came out in 2022 or 2023. You know what I mean?
I count that though. I know they re-released it, but
I think the purpose of the question is, number one, I mostly play relatively new release indie games. A little bit of a dig, and also I'm just so young and youthful.
Young and youthful.
Skin so dewy.
Sphinx asks, how did you celebrate the 18th birthday of None Pizza Left Beef?
It's crazy to think it's been 18 years, like legit. I know that this is a bit, but it is unbelievable.
I've ever seen this.
You've never seen this? You've never seen None Pizza Left Beef?
I don't think so.
Oh my god! I'm so glad we're introducing this to you.
One of the most Tumblr famous posts of all time, I think.
Wow,
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so someone did the experiment with the old Domino's ordering system and basically got a no cheese, no sauce, beef on the left side of the pizza, and they took a photo of it, and it is just dough with little beef balls
scattered
all over it.
They're pretty big looking, actually.
They are big.
Yeah, big. It was the past.
It was the past.
It's the past for real. That's when Domino's tasted good.
That's when some Domino's tasted good. I did not celebrate this because I missed it and I didn't know it was happening. But you know what? I feel like maybe I'll order a pizza this weekend to celebrate.
Hell yeah.
I celebrated by seeing that it was the anniversary and going, nice. And then scrolling.
Exactly. Valerie B. also asking, what are your favorite and least favorite things about the city/area you live in?
Car, least favorite.
Car, least favorite.
Car and road, least favorite. Favorite, probably food, which is, I'm not like really a food person, but I live in Houston, Texas, which is the most diverse city in the United States of America. And the food's real fucking good. And also, here's one thing I didn't realize that I was very disappointed by the past year or so that I've like gone anywhere.
Yeah.
When other places have hot pot and shabu shabu, it's not buffet, which is crazy to me.
I know.
In Houston, they're almost exclusively buffets.
Yeah.
Guys, folks, listeners, if you want to have some fucking, actual life-changing Chinese, Vietnamese, just you name it, kind of Asian cuisine, go to Houston, Texas.
Go to Houston, Texas.
Got some of the fucking best. There is a hole-in-the-wall dumpling shop I've been to in Houston. I don't even know if it's still there. But the best dumplings I've ever eaten in my fucking life were in Houston, Texas. Great food there. Really, really good food. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, mine's pretty easy because the high of food is really high and the low of car is really low.
It's really low.
So.
Yeah. What about you, Niki?
Well,
there's a lot to love and a lot to hate about Los Angeles.
I'm very intentional. I'm moving to a place that is even closer to the train. I will be able to walk to the train,
nice.
Which is awesome. But car sucks. There is the thing that sucks about car is that it feels insurmountable sometimes. And I know I do not go to as many things in this city because the idea of going to the west side at all from my house is nonsensical. It just doesn't make any sense. So I am only really experiencing a quarter of the city that I live in. And it feels I went to the west side 2 times this week and it was a pain in the ass both times, but I was like, oh, it's different over here. It is it's different over here. And I grew up on that side of town too, so it is it feels nostalgic in ways that I am really missing. But it feels inaccessible to me because of my tolerance for driving, which is pretty low. Now, is it possible now from my new place to take the train all the way to the west side? Yeah. Will it take me 90 minutes? Also, yes. But I don't have to drive.
Little audiobooks. I know the time calculation and even the cost calculation. Oh, but I don't have to be in a car.
Yes.
Like going from Houston, because we have one Amtrak that goes one place, and that's New Orleans. It takes like 11 hours.
Yeah. Cool
country. You don't have to be in the car.
Yeah, but you don't have to drive.
And driving that takes about 5 hours or 5 to 6. So it's like, well, and it costs $30. So actually the math works out pretty well on that one.
Yeah,
strangely.
No, for sure. Yeah, if like 90 minutes to get to the west side and it's $1.50 or
how much time by car?
Like 45 minutes.
Okay.
At the floor, to be so clear.
Yeah.
Like if that's assuming nothing is happening at any point in the 20 miles between my house and the beach.
Right.
Which is never the case. Or it's 2 a.m. Anyway, so there's that. I love the people. Every little pocket is very different. I think people have like a vision of what Los Angeles is, and it just is incorrect. Even less so. It is a really harder city. Yeah. I think it's a harder city actually to understand than New York is.
Oh, I think enormously so. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think people understand New York much better than they understand Los Angeles.
I'm about to say something. I think people who don't live in New York understand New York better than people who don't live in Los Angeles claim to understand Los Angeles.
No, yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah,
I think that's just flatly true, especially because New York is like in a lot of ways older. So there's just a cultural consciousness of New York that doesn't exist for LA.
I do feel like there's this like bristly like defensiveness about like people who live in New York. It's like you don't understand. It's like I don't know. Every time I go there, it's pretty much exactly what I think. I get it, guys.
Like people who live in New York feel that way.
It is different. I know.
But not people who have lived in New York. It's just people who moved there who feel like that.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there really is something special about a city that is, it'll get hot here, but on average, it's 72 degrees. That will fuck degrees. You up. Like it changes the way that you view the world, I think it's awesome.
You listener, if you move to Los Angeles, you get used to doing things outside.
All the time.
At a rate that is not sustainable literally anywhere else in the country.
We have malls outside.
Yeah. And it used to be one of my favorite places to hang out because it was like, well, you get mall and outside. And if you do, and there are so many of those, they build a lot of those, Niki, in Dallas. Why? For what?
For fucking what?
So you're gonna burn? You're just gonna burn outside the fucking Fendi? That's stupid. Like it's unbelievably stupid.
I love when Red Letter Media, who are all from Wisconsin and operate in Wisconsin, are watching a Halloween, which is supposed to be set not in Wisconsin. I think just in the Midwest. I forget where. But it's filmed definitely in California, and you're like, the famous Chicagoan outside schools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I also loved that about LA, about how, like almost every evening was like a light jacket weather, but as a Texan, I was so happy to just be comfortable outside that I never wore a light jacket. Yeah. I was like, that's
because you're from North Texas.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's not even fucking 90 and humid outside after the sun went down. What's up with that?
I think one of the coolest things about this city is that like once I know who has lived here for long enough by whether or not you like adhere to like what the number says. Because sometimes it's December and you got to get a fit off because it's December, you know?
Aho never gets cold, famously.
Right. So anyway.
Yeah.
Good town.
All right, let me think about mine. I love that we kind of have a sports monoculture here, so everyone kind of loves and hates the same stuff. I kind of love that.
That is good.
That's fun. That doesn't really exist in LA.
No.
Like you have to find your little pockets, but it's like it's still gratifying. It's still gratifying, but in a different way. Um, so I like that. I do love a lot of the food here. I do love specifically about Arlington that we're kind of equidistant from downtown Dallas and downtown Fort Worth, because downtown Fort Worth is really interesting. Um, I have a lot of personal nostalgia living here, so like seeing, I have a lot of personal nostalgia for like the 1990s Dallas Cowboys. So when I see fucking like Daryl Moose Johnston out in the wild, I'm always just kind of like, fuck yeah, brother! I'm like really excited. That's really cool. Things I hate. Big bubble. We are a big, major, unbelievable bubble. It's the craziest bubble you can live in. Is really Dallas. It is so nuts. Like
it's so weird.
It's so weird. People do not understand the outside world in any sort of way who live here. Also, like everyone has said car, and like I agree, but like very specifically for Dallas, the drivers. We have the worst drivers in the world. Houston traffic is not great because oh my gosh, that's
not Bungo.
No, this is Barley. She looks like this. No, she got the surgery.
No,
she got the surgery.
No. Barley got the surgery and the gear, apparently. Wow. Sweet puppy. But like the drivers, like Houston is bad for traffic because of a lot of construction and a lot of
the drivers are bad in Houston, and they're across Texas, we're up there. How like. If I just defensive drive, it's usually fine. Dallas is a little different.
Dallas has, I'm not like malicious drivers. Like it is the most dangerous place I have ever lived.
Somehow there are mass holes in Dallas.
Yes,
except the speed limit is 75 / non-existent, which makes them much more dangerous.
Yeah. When I was. There was a passive aggression to the drivers in Rhode Island that like I just didn't have tolerance for because you live in Massachusetts or Rhode Island. So like get off your fucking horse.
Yeah.
But like, but when I was there, but we weren't in Dallas, like in the city.
No, we also drove in one little.
Yeah. In the loop.
We didn't drive very far.
And I thought it was fine, but we also weren't. I was mostly confused at the number of left-hand exits there were by your house.
Yes.
And then the number of exits that were like, listen, you're good when you get off this exit, you're gonna be in the right side. you're gonna be in the left lane, but where you gotta get is 150 feet away and 4 lanes over because every fucking road is 30 lanes wide.
You're going to have a rocket up your ass to basically get over to the right.
As John says for the city planning, there's multiple places in Houston where you take a left side exit and then get onto a different highway, but you're also on the left side and your exit is 8 lanes across on the right. And you have approximately 300 feet to get there.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Some stand-up I remember years ago was like, if you go to Houston, there's literally a Starbucks across the street from a Starbucks, and it was just like, yeah, dog, because the traffic is so fucking congested and bad in both directions that they figured it was just better to build one on both sides because it's like they would get an equal number of traffic, and they were right.
No, there's a couple Starbucks.
I will ask my ex what intersection that was, and I'll send it to you.
Report back.
Because I remember it. And I think it still exists that way. But I also love the Wham Bam Tram in Houston. Just because it was called the Wham Bam Tram because so many.
It's still funny.
It's still really funny.
Get the fuck out the way.
Get the fuck out the way. I miss Houston. I haven't been to Houston in a while. I need to come down. Okay, a few more questions. What's your sushi order? Asked Jason.
Ooh, I don't know why. Still haven't figured out exactly what it is. I hate sushi rolls. I love just straight up sashimi. So
okay,
give me any of that. Just chef's choice, chirashi, like whatever. But I do think salmon is the best.
If
That's
you
mine.
go,
I agree with you, Lotus.
Sashimi, really? Salmon?
Yeah, I'm not like I don't like seaweed.
Yeah,
You
I'm not the
don't
biggest fan of
nori.
seaweed.
Got it. Sugar fish menu. I will tell you my exact order. Because, folks, you remember all that stuff about like diversity and like how cool it was at night and how amazing LA was. Actually, my favorite thing about LA was sugarfish. The fucking sushi menu, the sushi place. I will tell you what I get. I get the fuck. I get
They have that there?
yeah, they have fuck. I get 2 yellowtail nigiri. I get two salmon nigiri. I get 2 regular tuna, and then I also get 2 sea bream.
Oh, okay? A bream.
I get it with ponzu. Okay, I have to get the ponzu, and I also get the blue crab rolls. And yeah, man, I fuck that up. I eat that faster and in a more satisfying way than basically anything in the world. So that's my sushi order. Okay, just a couple more questions. What's your favorite song on the hit 2004 album Hot Fuss by The Killers?
This is the album with Somebody Told Me and
yes. That's
the other
Cam
one called?
asking that. Thank you, Cam.
I'm gonna have to say somebody told me you were.
Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year, I believe.
I've never heard that song.
Oh.
Okay. So it's Smile Like You Mean It is my favorite, Cam.
You mean Strut Like You Mean It?
Nope. Smile.
What's the other single off of that album?
Mr. Brightside? Their most
That's
famous
it.
song.
I like Mr. Brightside.
Mr. Brightside. I haven't heard that one.
I love the cool guy Niki's made up. Is guy who's never heard of the Mr. Killers. Brightside.
And Niki sounds like me thinking about celebrities, where I'm like, oh yeah, never seen him in anything, but I recognize that name.
Yeah.
It means something to somebody.
For some reason, my first and strongest memory of the song Mr. Brightside is that I had just purchased it on an iPod Shuffle, almost definitely, and I went to the elementary school that my 4th grade teacher was now teaching at. That was not the elementary school I went to. Unbelievably confusing. I was in the 6th or the 7th grade, and I went back, like, I don't know. Anyway, I was walking on the campus, and I had it in my ears, and I think that was like the first time I had listened to it privately and not on the radio. Mm-hmm. That's the story. Wasn't that good?
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
So every time I think about that song, I think about Mar Vista Elementary School.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's my answer. But there are a lot of good songs on the album. Hot Fuss is a good album. All right, let's do one more. Valerie B, 3 good questions this week. What's the most trouble you ever got into as a teenager / adolescent?
I think we already know what my answer is, which is nothing. I was an extreme square.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I
actually don't.
Yeah, no, the answer is nothing. I think the thing I got in the most trouble for was my school had an extremely strict dress code, where you're a skirt or a dress, because also, it's a dress code, so it basically doesn't have anything that applies to the male students.
Yeah.
It had to be longer than the width of a dollar bill above your knee. And mine was slightly shorter than that. So not a mini skirt, just a regular skirt.
Yeah.
And I was told, you're not supposed to wear that. And I said, well, I don't have anything to change into. And they said, yeah, it's dumb.
Wow.
Cool. I had to have told this story before. This was when I was basically at school for like 10 hours a day, because I was getting there too early because my mom had to get to work. Sure. And then I was staying late for rehearsal. So I would get to school at like 7:15, and then rehearsal would go from like 3 to 5:30 or 6. So it was really long days. and I didn't eat good, which hasn't changed. But I did not eat well. And when I did eat, it was really it was a thing for me. I was like all pretty excited when I felt the urge to eat.
Sure. Yeah.
This was at peak $5 footlong moment. So I went over to the Subway.
$5 footlong.
Any. And I went down to the Subway to get a $5 chicken and bacon ranch sandwich on white. And then I came back, and there was this boy named Jamal who was sitting at the lunch table, and I was talking to someone else at the table, and then Jamal just like snatched my sandwich out of my hand, and I said, "Hey, can you give it back, please? I am hungry. I'm going to eat the sandwich." And he said no. And there was a water bottle on the table. So I like gently tossed it at him with like the velocity of like, I don't know, like
a glacier.
Yeah. Like not. And before I knew it, he was basketball boy, tall, long arm, had reached across the table, hand around my neck, and then had basically like pulled me from the center, because we were close to the edge of the table. So it had pulled me towards the lockers, and my head was being slammed into the lockers. And then I was like, well, this is bad for me. I'm having a pretty bad time here. So then I tried to get him off of me. So then I got suspended because I threw the water bottle at him first.
Boo.
And then that was when it became a whole thing. Like multiple like parents at the school wrote letters. It literally became a whole thing. They used me, the staff. I found this out later from my teachers, but they were like, "Oh no, that was like a fulcrum for like a last stand of trust broken between the headmaster and most of the faculty, because I was in like the 11th grade and I had been there since the sixth grade, and they were like, "There's of all of the kids at the school to for some reason do a suspension to, just you kind of picked the wrong one. You don't have a temperature on the student body." So his last year was my senior year.
Good.
Because they got him out. It took them a year basically to get him out. But
they got him out.
I was the straw that broke the camel's back. So who won actually? Nobody. The school closed.
The aristocrats. I guess I was technically a teenager when I was in college, and my parents gave me. They opened. I didn't understand this at the time. They opened an American Express card account in my name. They gave me a card.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And it had like a limit on it. And they're like, you need to understand that if you start using an American Express card now and pay it off, you'll get like a really good card.
They'll give you black card later. Yeah.
And like it'll have all these rewards and cool stuff. You can get in these lounges and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy basically every wrestling DVD. And like 30 porn DVDs and like pretty much every major AAA game release that came out between 2003 and 2004. And I'm going to kind of do all that and not pay the card. And then they're going to close the account. And then when American Express closed the account and I went home for Thanksgiving, my dad kind of yelled at me in a way that he had to apologize for later.
Yeah.
So
fair.
He was like
scary.
He was really scary.
Yeah.
And also,
Would
I probably deserved it.
Yeah, no, fair.
I mean, like, it's like I probably deserved it, so yeah.
That's one of the few creditors I haven't burned the bridge yet with, so I'm kind of holding out hope.
I have not gone back. I do not know how to start with them now. Because they've got my name. They've got my name on a list.
Far enough.
Maybe.
I think yours might be in the past. You have real job and a house.
Yeah,
they like that.
It might be. But God, wouldn't it be funny if they're like, sorry, Mr. Warren, you're
no,
still
but
on a list.
We remember you.
My credit is deeply fucked because my mom did the same thing but didn't tell me. And then she was buying whatever.
Yeah, I remember
so
this.
the number of banks that are mad at me is most of them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, where do I go once if I fix my credit? Do I knock on the door of Chase Bank again and say, hey, remember me? Remember me? Remember when?
I fixed it. It wasn't my problem to begin with, but I did fix it. I'm like doubly good at it because I fixed the problem it wasn't mine to begin with.
Yeah, I fixed 2 problems.
problems.
So yeah, if you work at a bank and know how to fix my credit,
why don't you just call one of those numbers that you see on telephone poles?
On television?
Fix my credit.
Those always work. Those can't be scams.
Work. They can't be scams. They're on telephone poles.
It's on
Yeah, let me tell you about some good fixer-uppers that are $300K or less.
Yeah,
really?
Exactly.
Where?
Somewhere near me.
Okay, I'm coming.
Housebuyers.com. They'll buy your house.
They'll buy your house for cash in one day.
One day.
It's a good deal.
It is a good deal. Folks, we do not have any new reviews this week. If you would like to leave us a review, you should do that. Leave us a 5-star review, and then we will read it on the air. We would super appreciate it. Once again, you can go to vgbs.com/join. Join the Hive. Please. Join it. For the love of God, please. Join the Hive.
If you're only listening, you can't tell that John is self-soothing by rocking back and forth as he says this.
I'm stimming. Please join the Hive. Please join it. Niki, do you have anything to plug?
No. Next week is my last one for a month.
Oh yeah,
I gotta take some time.
You're taking a break.
Me.
Yeah.
I haven't announced this on If You're Driving, but I'll do the same next week. Yeah, I'm tired. I need a second, but I'll be back first week of December.
Decky. First week of Decky.
I think Lotus and John are gonna hold the fort down here, but Michael will be taking my seat on If You're Driving.
Yeah, we might have a guest. What if we had Phil Spencer while you're gone? How cool would that be?
That I think it would be bad if I was also on the episode that Phil Spencer was on.
Let me think of someone that would be great. Corbin Bleu from High School Musical.
I'd be pissed. I would be upset if you got Corbin Bleu to be on the program and I wasn't here. I would be mad. That's true. That's
how we're going to get you back.
Yeah, I'll come back. Listen, if you get Corbin Bleu, I'll come back on whatever day you tell me to.
New forever co-host, Corbin Bleu.
God, listen.
He has done the blood thing.
If that's it, listen, if that's the trade you got to make, I get it.
It'd be worth it.
He doesn't know shit about video games. He doesn't even.
You don't know that.
He didn't even remember Halo existed until today. You know?
And he's right to do it. Maybe he knows more than all of us.
Maybe so. That's so true. Lotus, do you have anything to plug?
No.
Let me think about what I have to plug. Nothing. You go to feetlegal.com and get a glider. We're shipping those out.
Lotus, do you have yours yet?
I do. It's over there.
Someone sent us a picture of their cat in the box. That was fun. So,
what?
Their cat.
The box, the glider coming.
Jesus Christ! I don't know.
I don't fucking know. No, Niki.
No, for some reason.
No, you need to explain what you thought I meant.
The first thing that came to my brain was that you somehow had shipped their cat to them in the box.
This is why Niki's taking a break.
This is why Niki's
no, for real. I don't. My grasp.
Your grasp of reality is slipping. It's very tenuous.
That's so fair.
That's so loose.
That's so fair. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to with the BGB's podcast. We've enjoyed every single one of these. I don't think we've had a single one that we haven't enjoyed doing. That's not true. I remember one, I want to say like 34 episodes ago.
Which one was it?
I don't remember, but I remember having a bad time on one of them. And it wasn't because it was just like I was in a bad.
It just wasn't the vibe.
It wasn't the vibe.
Sometimes podcasting's not the vibe. With this show, if you're driving, we've done it I think 2 times where we started and we're like, that ain't it, huh?
That is true. We did do that twice. We have started a show and we've gotten like 10 minutes in and we're like, we don't have it.
Yeah, we don't have it
today. We're not in the mood to try and we're going to stop.
We'll do again. We haven't done that with this one, so.
We haven't done that with this one.
That's good.
But I've enjoyed 72 of the 73. And thank you so much for being here and listening and supporting. And yeah, that's about it. Go play Ball Pit. Tell me what you think about Ball Pit. At me and tell me about Ball Pit. I want to know what you think about Ball Pit. Just get online and tell me about Ball Pit.
Pit that ball.
I just want to know what you think about Ball Pit. And then once you tell me about Ball Pit, you can keep on buzzing.